where it will remain until the job is finished. Not intentionally, of course. This brief orientation is not intended to scare you into reconsidering your objective or make you think people in the trade have ulterior motives. It's simply a reminder that cohabitation with a contractor and his crew is not for the weak. To find out if you have the stomach for it, consider these 5 basic questions. Is your marriage or relationship in good shape? Are you in excellent physical condition? Are you mentally sound? Are you financially secure? Are you fully prepared for everything to go wrong and drastically affect your answers to the first 4 questions? Well, if you said yes to all of the above, you're ready to begin remodeling. If you found yourself lingering a bit too long on a particular question, justifying certain answers in an effort to convince yourself that everything is okay in your world, you might want to consider a chemically induced coma with a medical directive that specifically states you are not to be awakened until the dust is gone, the noise has subsided, and everything in your newly remodeled home has been replaced with items that an overpaid feng shui expert has deemed feng shui. It's a long, hard road, but at least you're honest. No one is ever fully prepared for the things that go wrong once their walls have been stripped and the secrets they shelter have been revealed. Those who think they are usually move or get divorced. Chapter 1. The dream went like this. Sally Stein was sitting across from me, completely naked, going through a list of tweaks and polishes in the breakfast nook of her Hollywood Hills home. She wanted everything to be perfect before I gathered up my tools and returned her keys. Her body was exactly how I had imagined it, taut, confident, beautifully hers. I found it odd that the dream was always set in the breakfast nook, and not some exotic place like Thailand, but not odd enough to wake up and demand my money back. Sally Stein was nice to look at, no matter where she sat. Then something weird always happened, ending the dream before it had a chance to evolve. One time, the roof collapsed on us. Another time, Willard Scott knocked on the kitchen window and wished me happy birthday. On the morning of April 1st, the day that set everything in motion, the dream ended with a phone call. The call entered in a hurry, like a compulsive shopper who spent Thanksgiving camped in front of an electronics store. I hadn't received a call on the landline since Gia moved out with my answering machine months earlier, and I had forgotten it was even hooked up. It sounded like it was coming from a different corner of the apartment every time it rang, which may have had something to do with the whiskey I drank after backing out of Sally Stein's house on my hands and knees, manipulating grout into the new sandstone floor in her kitchen. Whoever was trying to get a hold of me had either dropped dead while the line was still ringing, or they needed something very badly. "Yeah," I said, picking up the phone just to make it stop. "I'm looking for Henry Sullivan. I got this number from Allison." The caller had one of those voices that belonged on the phone, the kind that made you want to stay on the line even when you had nothing to say. Out of habit, I started a personal profile in the one area of my mind that was still working. The caller was married, late 30s, smoked parliaments in the mid-90s before she got serious about having kids. The 90s were over, but the smoke lingered, wrapping even the simplest words in a thin coat of velvet. "It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Allison said you get up early. Did I wake you?" "I've done work for 3 different Allisons. Can you be more specific?" "Sorry. My coworker, Allison Reed. She lives in Beverly Hills on Maple." "Married to the gay guy?" "Well, yeah, I guess. But she didn't know it at the time. They got divorced." I saw that coming. "Allison, right." "She said I should call you. I'm throwing a party at the end of August and my contractor just quit. The house is a mess. I have no idea what to do." I knew this tone well. The woman was a house virgin, a first-time renovator trapped in the middle of a job gone bad without a single Google solution to set her free. "Sorry, I'm not looking for new clients." "I'll double your rate." Less than a minute in, and her cards were already on the table. She waited for me to do the same. I swore I'd never take on another house virgin after the last one hovered over my shoulder for the better part of a month, comparing my work to those carpenters on TV who transform